breakfast show. This is my breakfast show. How's everybody doing? So guys, you know how we do it. As you join me, you like and share and bring in more people. Let's go. Let me see how many people are free to join me this morning. Sparky, I see you. Thank you, Sparky. I see you, Sparky. Augustine Iwago, I see you. Okay, I'm seeing everybody. Sparky, I see you. I appreciate you, Sparky. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Yeah, so as you join me, like and share the program. Augustine Iwago, I'm doing good. How about you? Damfa, how are you doing? I see you, Damfa. So guys, this morning, Ngozi Destiny Child. That's a fine name, Destiny Child. Do you remember that musical group, Destiny Child? Man, how many are we here? I want to wait for, Ngozi, where are you at? Where are you watching from? Somebody asked, yes, said, do you eat crocodile? I don't eat crocodile. I don't. Paul by Waters, I see you big time. Nairobi is listening. How about Seme? I see you big time. Paul Charles, good morning to you. Destiny Child from United Kingdom, represented, watching. Paul Charles, how are you doing? Good to see you. That's my Caribbean brother. Hope I got it right. You see, I've got, my guys are already here. Paul by Waters is here. Sparky is here, and a whole lot of people that has been of great support to me are here. Every time I go live, you see my core fans come and like and share my program. I show my appreciation always. May you all be blessed. Yes, so Sylvester Obianke, good morning to you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Brain Lives, I wish you good health too. Thank you for your good wishes. Yes, so Sparky wants me to prosper. Pour by Waters too. You understand me? There are so many people who wish me well in life. Nomble Magadia from South Africa. Nomble from South T. Yes, I have a lot of South African fans here on my page. Though some are not, some don't join every time, but there are some regulars here, like Sosa Queen. Sosa Queen, I've been Sosa Queen for some time, but she's always on and off. You know, she always joins when she's free. Sparky, I see you big time. So guys, you are welcome to my morning show. All right, I see you. You are welcome to my morning show. Man, running live program has become a way of life to me. Every day, each day I wake up, take my shower, wash my teeth. The next thing is to go live on social media platforms. It has become a way of life. That is, if I do not go live, I feel like I have not done my activity for the day. Okay, Porsche said he is yet to visit Nigeria and Vienna. He said he likes the vibes. Okay, Porchas, if you want to visit Vienna, Vienna is safe. Vienna is a lovely city. That's all I can tell you. Aro said it's good, it's giving me purpose. Yes, because man, I do not have things to do each day I wake up. I don't have activities to engage in each day I wake up. So what I normally do is, like, I don't eat in the morning. Sometimes I don't eat in the afternoon. If I wake up, I take my shower. First thing, I go to toilet, take my shower, wash my teeth, and then go live. Then at times I go trekking, I go walk around and come back. That is what I do on a daily basis. And then when ideas come to my head, I come and share it with you. Most times what I do is I make videos and post online, make videos and post online. That's what I do. Povard Dealer, watching from Uganda. You are welcome, my brother. Welcome, my Ugandan brother. 5040, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And if I tell you, it is not, I'm not going to say it is not easy, because it is easy. Going live every day, coming up with new topics. It is easy for me. It is not, because it's something that I was born with. So, Paul by Waters, I see you big time. It's not hard. Let's go. This morning I came out with a different topic. Maybe I did not come out with, I did not come out to discuss about politics. I came out to discuss about marriage and relationship. But I titled this program, "What are you bringing to the table?" What are you bringing to the table? That's what I titled this program. And I want you to listen to me. And this program is, like always, based on true life experience. What are you bringing to the table? That is it. What do you understand? What do you understand when they ask you, what are you bringing to the table? Some people think bringing something to the table is always money. Whenever some people hear, what are you bringing to the table? Or he did not bring anything to the table, or she did not bring anything to the table, what comes to their mind is money. Let me share a story of some passengers I carried many years ago that told me stories I never forgot. Yes, I met a lot of passengers that told me many interesting stories. But guys, before I go further, I know a lot of you have been following this page for a long time now. There is something I want you to understand about life, which is, listen, whatever you do in life, whether you are failing in it, whether you are making mistake in it, whether there are a million people against you, keep doing what you are doing as far as that thing is right. Whatever you are doing and that thing is right, don't ever give up. Continue to do that which is right. Let me tell you, you must not be perfect. I'm going to make a special video about this now. You must not be perfect to be successful. I found it out. You must not be perfect to be successful. Your spoken language, listen attentively, your spoken language must not be perfect for you to be successful in life. Your dressing must not be perfect. You may dress indecently, still achieve greatness in life. Are you on? Your behavior also must not be perfect for you to be successful. Do you understand what I mean now? So anytime you are chasing a career, anytime you are pursuing something that is important to you, don't be distracted by people's behavior towards you, people's reaction towards you, people's negative words towards you. Just keep pushing. This is why I said in the beginning, you must not be perfect to achieve your goals in life. There are also some people, man, I'm coming up with something. There are also some people, listen, whose past is stopping them from moving forward. Their past deeds, they feel they have done bad in the past, so they don't deserve a better life. They don't deserve anything good. It is a lie. If you are thinking that your sins, let me put it this way, your sins can stop you from achieving progress. Anybody that told you your sins will stop you from achieving progress, it is a lie. Listen to me. I'm going to give you guys practical examples. What you need is not perfection. What you need to be successful in life is favor and grace. Grace and favor. These are the things you need to be successful. At times, not effort. Effort is important, but you need grace and favor to be successful. I will prove it to you this morning. Yes. If you work hard and you have no favor, you have no grace, always pray for favor. Always pray for divine favor and grace to be upon you, and you will excel. There are people who have good degrees, good academic qualifications, but they did not succeed in life because they lacked favor, they lacked grace. Don't doubt me. There are people who worked so hard in life, worked harder than others, yet they failed. They failed because they lacked favor. They have no grace, no favor in their life. So anybody who tells you that you must be perfect, you must behave a certain way, you must dress a certain way to be accepted, to achieve greatness in life, that person lied to you. Guys, as you watch me, like always, you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. And if you are seeing me for the first time on TikTok, you follow my page. I'm going to give you, because sometimes I take stories written in the Bible to give you practical example. You see, I also read the Bible. Yes, when I was young, I read the Bible. And I know about some stories that were written in the Bible. Now, Moses, the biblical Moses, was a murderer. Maybe many of you do not know. I know a lot of you, maybe some of you did not read the Bible. Moses was a murderer. When these guys, these Hebrew guys, Israelites were in Egypt, listen. One day, Moses saw a Hebrew boy and an Egyptian fighting. He saw a Hebrew boy and an Egyptian fighting. Moses took side with the Hebrew boy and unalived the Egyptian boy. He sided the Hebrew boy because Moses himself was a Hebrew man. So he unalived the little boy, the Egyptian, and they escaped. Few days later, the same Hebrew boy who fought with an Egyptian boy that Moses unalived, the same Hebrew boy was having issue, misunderstanding, quarrel with another Hebrew boy. Moses went to settle them because both of those boys that were fighting, were Hebrew boys. Moses went to settle them. The one that saw him unalive the Egyptian boy said, have you come? Asked Moses, have you come to unalive me the way you unalived the Egyptian boy? Then Moses knew that the news had spread in town. People had known about it. So Moses escaped Egypt to Midian. Moses ran away. When he found out that people knew about his crime, Moses escaped from Egypt. Listen, Moses spent years in exile, and as he was taking care of his flock, one day God called him and said, Moses. God introduced himself to Moses. Moses himself was a stammerer. Moses couldn't, that's what I told you. That's why I told you. You must not be perfect to fulfill your destiny. You must not be perfect to progress in life. God met Moses at Mount Horeb. That's Mount Horeb. That was where God met Moses. Introduced himself to Moses. Moses began to give excuse. Moses said, called him, when God introduced himself to Moses, Moses said no, that he cannot go to Pharaoh. Because, look at what Moses said. Rodriguez, that was it wasn't Mount Sinai, it was at Mount Horeb, not Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai was where Moses collected the 10 commandments. Tunde Nahu, I see you. Mount Sinai was where he went to collect the 10 commandments. Where he met God, where he saw the burning tree, was Mount Horeb. But it was a long time I read the Bible. It was at Mount Horeb. Let's continue. Now, Moses declined. Moses said he wasn't going to go meet Pharaoh. Do you know why? Did you know why Moses declined? Moses did not want to go meet Pharaoh because he lacked confidence. Kato, I see you big time. He lacked confidence. He said, how can he go to Pharaoh and talk to a king, the king of Egypt, because he cannot speak fluently? Moses said he cannot speak fluently. He lacked, his spoken language was not fluent. God said he will go with him. Say that day if he gets to Pharaoh's palace, he will make him speak. And he spoke. So why I told you this story, now listen attentively, is you must not be perfect to fulfill your destiny. Moses, listen, went to Pharaoh, did according to how God instructed him, led the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. And Moses fulfilled his destiny, did his own part. You see, anybody who tells you that you must be perfect to make it, you must go to school, you must be a graduate, you must have a degree, you must speak a certain way to make it light to you. And that's what I want to put to you this morning. Be yourself. We are unique in our own ways. Let me share another story with you guys before I go further. You remember David, the biblical David. The Bible referred to David as a man after God's own heart. David was called a man after God's own heart. David do you know what David did? He took another man's wife, a soldier's wife. David was on top of his house and saw Uriah's wife taking beds, naked. David was on top of his house and saw Uriah's wife taking shower, washing herself. Moses became attracted to another Uriah's wife. So look at what Moses did. He sent for the woman. Not only did he send for the woman, Moses now called the commander and asked Uriah be sent at war front where he was not likely to come back. Moses sent that Uriah to war front where he will go fight and die. And the guy went and fought and died. And Moses took over the wife, impregnated him, started marrying the woman. I said David, I'm talking about David, David, because I spoke about Moses. Now, Moses unalived that soldier, took over his wife. Still, God called him a man after his own heart. You see, do not allow anybody make you feel guilty the way you are, feel bad the way you are, tell you that you cannot make it if you don't adjust yourself, if you don't become certain way. Do you understand what I mean? Don't allow anybody pressure you into becoming who you are not born to be. Somebody said, I keep saying, you should know that I was talking about David. I spoke about Moses before. You know, sometimes one can make a mistake. And it is part of it. One can make him. This is the reason why I'm saying mistakes cannot stop you from being great. Somebody said I keep talking about Moses. I spoke about Moses first, and now I'm talking about David, who sent a soldier to war front for that soldier to be unalived, and David took over the man's wife. And I'm talking about mistakes. That your mistake cannot stop you from being great in life. Yes, that's why I'm telling you this story. No matter your past deeds, be it wrong or right, it's not going to stop you from being great. So some people will come and judge you and say, you are dressing indecently. You are not well spoken. You are not this, you are not that. It's not going to stop you. You are not educated. You are this, you are that. That cannot stop God's favor over your life. Have it in mind. Let's go further. Have you heard me now? Yes. Even I may decide to wear 500 of this shirt, and you call me an irresponsible man. You calling me an irresponsible man will not stop the favor of God over my life or the blessings of God over my life. Let me tell you what you do not know. God's favor is for a lifetime. It does not stop. God's favor is for a lifetime. It does not stop. It cannot stop. Let's go further. So, when I say when I talk about God's favor, we are gonna discuss this issue, this subject, this topic of God, one of these days. Let's continue with our program. What are you bringing to the table? That's the topic. When we say, what are you bringing to the table? Some people think bringing something to the table is always about money. It is not always about money. Let me tell you. There are some people, I'm talking about when you get a wife or you marry a husband, you expect the man to be rich or you expect the woman to be rich. There are some people who brought something that is more valuable than money to the table. Some people, some men married women who brought something more valuable than money to the table. Some women married men who brought something that is more valuable than money to the table. Caleb, I see you. Yes. Let me, yes, Caleb, peace is one of them, but I want to go, yes, I want to go further. See, some women came with their cooking skills. Cooking skills. That is, they are good in cooking good meal. You may see somebody say, this woman, the family is poor, the brothers are poor, the sisters are poor, and I cannot marry this kind of woman because they have nothing. But that woman is a good cook. And that cook is her gift, her talent. You say, this woman look at the father is poor, the mother is poor. There is nothing good going on in their family. Why should you may ask yourself, why should you marry such a woman who is from a poor family? But you forgot, the woman is gifted. Listen. And then, some people, maybe there are some men who love good meal. No, they like well-cooked meal. Then, somebody may decide, okay, let me marry this poor girl who has nothing. You marry that poor girl. First of all the days of your life, you will enjoy good meal. And this is what that lady has brought to the table. I will go further. First of all the days of your life, you will enjoy good meal. As a man, your children will enjoy good meal. Listen attentively. Now, because this woman is gifted, she's a good cook. After a while, you see her save small money, start selling buka, that is mama put, become a roadside food seller. start frying akara, plantain, cooking rice and stew. Because she's gifted at the roadside. And as time went by, people began to enjoy her food. She started getting customers. Now, as years went by, the woman got herself a restaurant. Before you know it, she has brought something reasonable to the table. Don't forget, the woman came with nothing but her skill, her gift. Now, if you look deeper, you discover there are women who are the financial pillars of their home. They came with nothing but their skill and their gifts, their talents. You may put it that way. But there are some people, some men and women, what they are looking for is cash. Now, how much does she has? How much does he has? Say, hey, I'm looking for, this woman is poor. What do I want to do with this poor woman who has nothing to bring to the table? This is why I say some people have eyes but they cannot see. You may go for that cash. If that cash finishes, maybe that man or that woman has cash. Maybe she inherited that cash from the parents but do not know how to make money. There are some people who inherited wealth from their parents but do not know how to manage it. You went to marry a woman who has cash. You saw cash. You saw money. And when that money finishes, that woman has no skill, does not know how to make money. Do you understand what I mean? This is why some people go to marry from rich families. You see a woman who is from a rich family or a man who is from a rich family, you put head. You went to marry from a rich family not knowing that the father was the person that made the money or the mother was the person that made the money, but that child does not know how to make money. What you saw was cash, money. And when the father dies and the mother dies, you see that when the parent dies, you see that that family will quench. That wealth will cease to flow. That's why sometimes you keep wondering, but this was the son of so rich man. How come the son of a rich man is broke today? How come the daughter of a rich man is broke today? Because the man that made the money is no longer alive. And the children do not know how to make money. But if a child is gifted, that gift will make a way for that child. That's why they say a man's talent maketh a way for him and bringeth him before kings. But a layman will go, I want to marry from a rich man. You want to marry from a rich man, the person you want to marry. What is the person bringing to the table? What talent or gift does that person has? The person you want to bring, you say you want to go and marry. Kami, I see you, appreciate you. Listen to me. Okay, let's go further. Because when we talk about bringing something to the table, what comes to mind or what goes on people's mind is money. See, you may be a rich man. Say you are making money. You have money, but your woman is a bad cook. You cannot enjoy a good meal in your home. You cannot enjoy a good meal in your home. Every time the woman enters the kitchen to cook, after cooking, she will serve you the food. You will sigh. You cannot eat it. Either there is too much salt in that food, or too much pepper, or the soup is watery. or the fufu is too hard or too soft. There must be something wrong with the food. Before you know it, you turn to an unhappy man. Before you know it, you will not be happy in your... There are some people, that is, they have no peace in their homes. Let me go further. Caleb said that alone can break the marriage. How do you mean? You mean a woman being a good cook can break a marriage? Is that what you mean? I don't think so. You mean a woman being a good cook cannot, is not supposed to break a home? I don't think so. Not being a good cook, Caleb, not being a good cook is not supposed to break a home. I'm the person telling you. Let me share a story with you now. Let me just listen to me. This is a true life story. Listen to this story. I hope I will tell it the way they told me that the couple told me the story. Now listen. When I was driving taxi, I had two couple, two married, a married man and his wife. This married man and his wife, then they came to the hospital. They usually come to the hospital for medical treatments. Now, both the wife and the husband were sick then. And they don't live in Vienna. They lived outside Vienna, 70 kilometers away from Vienna. That's where they lived. Listen to this story. Now listen. One day the woman, I usually then wake up early in the morning to go hustle. 4:30 a.m. then to go hustle. One day as I parked my car waiting for a passenger, the woman came to me, started beating price with me. She said, she told me where she was going, 70 kilometers away from Vienna. She said what she had then was like 60, either 70 euros, something like that. I said, Madam, that money was too small. She said I should help her and then take her to her home. That was all she had with her. I decided to carry the woman because she was friendly. So I took the woman home. Actually, that place was like 70 kilometers away from home, from Vienna. This woman collected my telephone number and then now told me that the husband would be coming to Vienna for the same treatment too. So she gave the husband my telephone number. She gave the husband my telephone number. Now, as she gave the husband my telephone number, the husband called me that he was coming and I should wait for him so day, so time. When he is done with the treatment, I would take him home. Okay, that was how we became good. They became good customer, they became my customer. Now, those people gave me the highest money because there are some weeks they gave me like 300 euros in a week. 300 euros in a week because the wife came, the husband came for treatment at a general hospital here. 300 euros, only them. They will call me and make an appointment with me that so day they are coming. I should make sure that I take them home. I should be available. I said, no problem. Now, let me tell you why I'm giving you this story. Now, this man told me his story, how he met his wife. He said when he met his wife, he had nothing. He had nothing. They met in Vienna. So when he met his wife, he had nothing at all. He had no place to stay. So when they fell in love, the wife now asked the mother, the parents, to allow him to be staying with them, to stay with them. So the woman took the boyfriend to her parents to be living with them. And together, they started working, started building life together. This man told me, listen to this gist. He said, along the line, they were able to save enough money and then take their own apartments. They saved their own money after living with this man said, after living with the in-laws for many years. To the in-laws, the man living with them was not a problem. So now look at what happened. After living there for years, they saved money to go rent their own apartment. Guys, as you watch me, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rode. Now listen. As they started living on their own, this man that was living with the girlfriend that they packed in their own apartment now, the grandfather died. The grandfather died. The grandfather of the man died, leaving a plot of land for him somewhere, the place I told you now, 70 kilometers away, remote village. A remote village. So, the grandfather died leaving a plot of land for him somewhere in the village. That was an empty plot of land. Nothing was built on it. And then there was nothing like, what is it? Water, what is it? Canal. That's what they call it here. Canal, nothing there. Village, there was no infrastructure there, nothing. This man now, because he was working with his wife, both of them worked, they decided to go and take money from the bank to build a house on that land. The land came from the man's grandfather. The woman came with nothing. The woman had nothing, but the parents of the woman accommodated the man. That was all. So when the grandfather of this man died, according to this was the story. This man now suggested, come back, I'm at home, come at home.
Okay, bye-bye.
Now, when the man inherited that plot of land from the grandpa, the grandfather, he now suggested to the woman they should go take credit from the bank to develop the land. The woman agreed. By then, they have already gotten married. They are already married. Now, listen to me. Caleb, it's because of you I'm telling this story. Now, listen. Both of them took credit from the bank and built small duplex, portable duplex on that land. Then, so, according to the man, he said they spent 30 years to pay off the credits. They spent 30 years. He and the wife paid off the credits, both of them, after 30 years. As they finished paying off the credits, both of them retired. They have worked their years and retired as pensioners. Listen to this gist. They have retired as pensioners. The man became retired and the woman became retired. Both of them aren't working anymore. They are and they have no child. Because each time I I carried them home. They told me stories, something like that. This was a remote village. If you see the village. Now listen. As they retired, the man retired and the woman retired, they don't work anymore, but they have no child. They only have a dog. I saw the dog. Listen. The man said, since they retired, the wife never entered the kitchen to cook. I said, why? She said the wife cannot cook. Caleb, listen to me. She said the wife cannot cook. And for years, when the man spoke to me, he was over 70 years. I said, then how are you managing? I asked him how he was managing it, and both of them. Look at what the man answered me. The man said they order for their food from restaurants. He said they plan their life very well. He said breakfast, they order from restaurants. Lunch, they order from restaurants. Dinner, they bring it in their home. Hold on. And now, I was like, I said to him, I said, don't you think this is a waste of money? How can you be wasting such money patronizing restaurants day in and day out? I said, listen to this gist. This will interest you. I said, that's a waste of money. You just giving out your money to restaurants. Morning after, for years long, they never cooked. But they have kitchen. But they buy other things, so they go to supermarkets, but the woman doesn't enter the kitchen to go cook anything. Jama can see you, rest, Jama can see you. Now listen. The man said to me, he said he gets 2,000 euros a month as pension, and the wife gets equivalent of that money. Both of them are getting like 4,000 euros a month. That's pension money. Listen, they are getting 4,000 euros as pension every month. Don't forget, they built their house. They have paid off their credits. That's the money they borrowed from bank. So they own the house they live. They have no child. The man now asks me, what do I want him to be doing with the money? He said, why should he stress his wife? And these people have been married for over 50 years. He said, what do I want him to be doing with money? He said a lot of things does not interest him anymore, that he's aged. So what they do is they go to restaurants and eat nice food, or they order it to be brought to their home. And every day they walk their dog around. Every day you see them take their dog for a walk. This is why I told you, I said, listen, that your woman is a bad cook cannot make you divorce that woman unless you don't love the woman. If you love a person, you will turn blind eyes to her flaws. If you love a man or a woman, you cannot be seeing her faults. You cannot divorce a woman because she's a bad cook. Do you understand what I mean? So if you love a person, you cannot see the fault in that person. A typical African man will say, my woman cannot cook. How can I marry a woman who cannot cook? Man, I'm divorcing this woman to bring a good cook. You may go and marry a woman who is a good cook, but that woman is unfaithful, may not be faithful to you. The woman might be a good cook, but she goes outside to do her thing with other men. Yes. Are you getting my point now? The woman might be a good cook, but has a bad character. She may be a good cook, but will not give you peace at home. So, we are here to learn. Saying if a woman is a bad cook, it's a reason to divorce the woman. That shouldn't be a reason. Ikem, I see you big time. That shouldn't be a reason. There are some men who cooks more better than their wives. And is it because some people hide their daughter? Some men are the ones that they are the ones that cooks their food at home. There are some men who cooks more better than their wives. Yet they have good marriage. They are happy in their marriages. Listen to me. Yet they are happy in their marriages. Now, you see, don't forget the topic. What are you bringing to the table? You do not know why that man stick to that woman. You don't know why the man is with that woman. Maybe the woman's caring, her faithfulness. A woman might not be a good cook, but whatever touches you touches her. Do you understand me? She might not be a good cook, but man, she cannot allow harm to befall you or people to disrespect you. You are a priority, the most important thing in her life. If a woman makes you a priority, if you are so important to a woman, your wife, would you divorce that woman because she's a bad cook? Let's go further. Guys, as you watch me, you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. Let's hit 9,000 subscribers today. Coach Rich, I see you. Now let's go further. What are you bringing to the table? That's the topic. And some people, to them, what a person has to bring to the table is always money, which is not supposed to be like that. There are some people that brought wisdom to the table. There are some people that, listen to me attentively, let's go. There are some people that brought wisdom to the table. The time you met them, they were poor, had nothing. See, let me tell you, that somebody is poor the time you met the person does not mean that the person is not wise. There are people who are poor, but they have not been able to make it because opportunity has not come their way. There are some people, what they are waiting is for opportunity to come their way for them to make it big. That is why you should not judge anybody. Some people are lucky to have to make use of their chances, and you see them shining today. Some people are waiting for opportunities to come their way. So if I'm waiting for opportunity, I know I'm intelligent, very wise man. If I'm waiting for opportunity to come my way, maybe my parents were poor and I don't have any brother or I have no support system, nobody to support me in any way. And I'm sitting and waiting for a chance to come my way. And you conclude, you judge me because of my present situation. Then you'll be wrong. Then you are wrong. Do you understand what I mean? Now let me tell you. There are some women or men. They have nothing to bring to the table except their wisdom. Yes. You see a woman. This woman, she's wise, but she's from a poor family. Or you see a man, he is very wise, very intelligent, but from a poor family. And such people are looking for opportunity to blow. Now you marry that woman. You bring the woman to your business, introduce her to your business, where you are managing life. Your business hasn't grown. You are just managing the business. You bring in the woman or you bring in the man. Because the woman is wise, she is full of wisdom, or the man. She will use that her wisdom to grow your business. Because wisdom is more precious than silver and gold. She's not dull. She is wise. She knows how to convince a customer. She knows what to say to a customer. She knows how to behave to a customer. She knows what to buy, what is in demand, what to buy and sell quickly. She will come with her intelligence, with her wisdom, with her business skills and help you. She did not come with any cash, but she came with her wisdom. There are some people, they are talented in running homes. Some people have problem-solving skills. Some people have problem-solving skills. That is, whenever there is a problem at home, let me give you guys a gist. There is a woman here who divorced the husband because the husband is too dull. Whenever there is a problem at home, the man cannot proffer any solution to the problem. He has no brain. Listen at it. A woman divorced the man. She said, since she married the man, now I've met men like that. You see a grown man, tall, handsome, but has no content, has no brain, does not know nothing. You are just seeing a figure of a man. You are just seeing a man, physical, complete, but the brain is empty. I'm not telling you life. This is not made up story. Any time there is an issue, problem, maybe the child has a problem, maybe there is any kind of problem that arises in the family, the woman will be the person to suggest, to proffer solution, to solve the problem. If you ask the man has no idea. Ask the man, now what are we going to do about this? Look at the problem. Look at our thing in Philippines. Look at our thing in China. Look at our child. What are we going to do? What do you think we do about this? The man has no idea. He has no leadership ability. Do you understand me? He has no leadership ability. He cannot lead a home. He has no brain to lead a home. Does not know how to advise the woman, how to advise the son, knows nothing. At least as a man or a woman, there are some problems may come from that they come from Africa. Maybe they call it from Africa, or there is a problem here. You solve it with your wisdom. Say, my baby, look at how we are going to do it. These people cannot defeat us. Taiwo Olowe, good day to you. Say, these people cannot defeat us. Let me give you a typical example. There was a time that there's what we call house besoga, people that takes care of the building. We changed, not house besoga, house favatun, people that takes care of the building, you know. These people, we changed the people that takes care of the building. When we wanted to change, we did not sign. We've got to sign. You understand me? I said, because the former house Favarton was very good to us. So now, when we changed, when they said, when we called a meeting to change the house Favarton, me and my wife said we are not going to sign because the former one was good to us. We did not sign. But you know, majority, it was a vote. Majority carries the vote. They eventually changed that former one that was nice to us. This one came. If we don't pay the betrip cousin, there is what they call betrip cousin. 3 days after, the man will send a warning with bail. The man was just attacking us every now and then. You know, putting interest in every small thing, he would just come like that. Then I was driving taxi. I said, if he puts, sometimes he will put something we are supposed to pay like €1, he will put, €100, he will put €130. He was just striking us anyhow. One time he came with another problem. My wife was always afraid. I said, listen to me. Now, we are going to court with this man. My wife said that. I said, we are going to court with this man. Then I was driving taxi. I had money. I said, I have money to pay for court proceedings, and if we need a lawyer, I will pay for it. My wife said, you want to take these people? I said, that's my own. I will take it to court. They brought one bill like this. I said, we are not paying it. We cannot pay it. I began to argue with it. I started arguing. We went to court 2 times. I defeated them. Yeah, I see you. We went to court 2 times. I defeated them. They paid 1,200 euros to the court. Court sitting, everything, all the expenses, everything. They paid 1,200 euros. Again, they went again. We paid. They said we did not pay. I took them to court. I defeated them. Guess what? My wife showed me maximum respect, and those people stopped. They became afraid. When we called, they are now so scared of me. Of which, if I did not take that bold step, they will still be giving us tacos. Do you understand what I mean? If I did not take, my wife was, no, I don't want problem. Let me tell you one thing. You need to learn to stand your ground, though. One day, I was doing something in my bedroom. The water was not flowing. So I looked for the one long something to force the water to be flowing. And then the man living under, I've told you guys the story, the man living under, that's the under us, came and said, water. That water was entering his toilet or whatever, was leaking. I said, okay, sorry that I was doing something in my own apartment. 2 days after, this man knocked at the door. I was sleeping. My wife opened the door. The man asked my wife if she will insure the house. My wife said yes. The man said he wants our insurance and the insurance number, everything. My wife was like, she wanted to go and give the man, our neighbor down here, our insurance number and name and everything. You know what I mean? I heard where she was discussing with the man. I rose up. I said, what's going on? He said the man wants our insurance. He said because something spoiled in his volume, in his apartment. That something spoiled, the water leaked in his apartment is spoiled. So he need our insurance to go file for benefits or whatever, to get for insurance to pay for what spoiled in his just like a flake. Listen attentively now. When I told my wife, I said, oh, madam, come on for road. I said, okay, what do you say you want? He said he's asking if we have insurance so that he can use our insurance to go take money from our insurance. And I asked him, I said, don't you have insurance? He said he has. I said, why don't you use your own insurance to go and collect money from insurance? Why do you want to use our own? He said, okay. I said, so you have insurance. Your home have insurance. Your home has insurance and you want to come and use our own. And let me tell you, a lot of you that does not know. If my wife had given him our insurance number and everything, the name and everything, the man will continue to use it to be claiming money from that insurance company. Every now and then, he may even claim that the things that spoiled in his home, we will not even know safe. He may be using it to be claiming money from the insurance company. And this is what a lot of them do. That's what they do. The kind of look, the way I looked at him, if you see the speed, the man, anytime the man see me, if he will just run. If you see how I looked him from head to toe. So you want to come and take our own insurance to go collect money while you have your own. Maybe his own insurance, he has been using it and collecting money and the thing has casted. Maybe he has his own insurance, maybe he has casted his own insurance. The thing don't cast. You see, there are some men, they don't know what to do or how to solve some problems. Do you understand me? When problem arises, they don't know how to solve it. It will be the woman. Sometimes you see a woman fall inside a pit, but the man is there because the man is not proffering solution, does not know what to do. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why I tell you, some people have no cash, but they came with wisdom. That is, they tell their children, "Nah, look at the school you go. You don't need this school. You have skill. Go into this field." That is it. That ability to direct your children, direct your wife, invest. When we talk about bringing something to the table, wisdom is the most important thing to be brought to the table. When we are talking about bringing something to the table, because if you have wisdom, you know where to invest. You know the state to invest. You know the sites to invest. There are some people, let me tell you what you should not know. Some people here, they are buying land. Their people are buying landed property. People are buying landed property, but they do not know where to buy landed property. Some people went to the bush, inside the forest, but because you had other people are buying landed property, you went to the forest and bought a landed property. And in the next 50 years, that place will remain a bush. That's what I'm telling you. He has no knowledge of how to invest. He has no wisdom. He does not know. He had mugu. He had all people are buying properties. You went and bought property. See, your wisdom will make a way for you. Smartness is, maybe your wife brought out money or your husband brought out money. You see, no, we will not invest in these states. We will not buy land in this village, in this town. Now, this place is not a good location. No, don't put your money there. That is wisdom. Don't buy land in this location. If we buy land here, that place will knock us. There's nothing happening here. Buy land in a good location where even in future we may use that place to run our business. This site is a good location. That's wisdom. But somebody who lacks wisdom don't know where to site business, where to buy land, good location. He does not know. He's a mugu. What he knows is now they are buying land. You go buy land. Even if you go there, you sigh. And if you keep doing that, one day the woman will be fed up. If the woman meets a smart fellow, or if the man meets a smart... See, let me tell you. There are some men who left their wife because their women are not intelligent. They have no wisdom. These men saw beauty, maybe big backside, big bakasi. The men saw big bakasi and big breasts, and they put head. You marry the big yansh, that is big back and big breast. That's what you married. And the woman has no content. What you married was just a big yansh. As time progressed, as time went by, guess what? The woman is not bringing anything to the table except the big yansh and the big breast. Yes, she's not bringing anything to the table. She's not productive. She's not creative. The only thing she knows is to shake it. If you go, you'll be doing that. Finish. That's what you want. That's what you want. You wanted big bakasi and big milk industry. That's what you want. After you get tired of the... Why are you running? But you will suffer tired. You as the man, you will suffer tired. You will be tired. That is because you will stress yourself out till the day you die. You will be the one that will pay the rent. You pay the electricity bill. You buy the food. You pay the school fees. You service your car. You do everything till you get exhausted. You want big yansh. You want big bakasi that brings nothing to the table. When it comes to wisdom, she has none. When it comes to hard work, she has none. The only thing she brought to the table was the big bag. Listen attentively. At the time, you see the man begin to ask himself question. What did you do to yourself? The man will start asking himself, now what did I do to myself? This woman is a liability. Oh, she's beautiful, she's tall, she's hefty, but she's a liability. At the time you become tired of the whole thing will no longer be interesting. The same man, if she goes out, if the man goes out, if he goes outside and see a beautiful, an ugly woman that is intelligent, hardworking, the man will pick interest. The woman will, if the man goes outside and see a woman that has no bakasi, if he goes outside and see a woman that has no bakasi, no breast, not beautiful, but the woman is very, very intelligent, and the woman has, she's hardworking. You see the man, this lady is different from my wife. This is a hardworking woman. This woman is highly intelligent. Having a conversation with that woman, you discover that she has high level of intelligence. Some women, the only thing they've got to offer is, in the night, they carry leg up. At the time you get tired, what's it? Is this what you have to offer? Eat food, carry bakasi up, and just be shaking bakasi on the street. So this is your own, what's this? How do I put it? So this is your own, what's it? Talent, or what you've got to offer. Some self don't know how to raise children because they are not intelligent. Some women do not know how to raise children. Don't know what to tell a child when the child is misbehaving. Or what they came into this life to do. What they have is that their nyash and that's their breast. Educate a child. Advise a child. To educate, advise, caution a child, they cannot. There are some women, what they brought to the table is raising children. They have that ability. That's, yes, some women, if you see some women, if you see their children, how their children behaves, some cannot even advise their children. They have nothing to offer except big breast and paint nails and carry big nyash. Is this what you are bringing to the table in this modern time? This is why a lot of people die before their time. You marry some women, you stress, you die of stress because you will carry all the financial burden. You did not look for the inner qualities as a man or as a woman. You did not look for the inner qualities, what the woman has inside. What you are after is what she has at the front. Her big breast and the big nyash. You will die of stress. Look at what somebody said. Say, you see, look at, write better English. Let's write English, that's because there are a lot of people watching here. Write good English. Don't come here and write broken English so that other people, non-Africans, can read what you wrote. What's the name of that person? Yes, we are talking about what you brought to the table. It is important. What did you bring to the table? You cannot go empty-handed to a marriage. You have no skill, you have no wisdom. They say, in the Bible, Jesus, any tree that cannot bear fruit should be cut off. Any tree that cannot bear fruit should be cut off. Do you understand what I mean? Any tree, why should you marry somebody that is a liability? If you marry a liability, all your life you'll be stressed out. You don't understand it. It has nothing to do with money. But you need to come with something. You need to have a content. You need to come with something. Maybe your intelligence, maybe your know-how, maybe your wisdom, something, maybe your hard work. Let me tell you, in the olden days, Our ancestors married hardworking women. The woman may not be intelligent, may not be, intelligent, okay, but she's hardworking. She can go to farm, that's, plant enough crops to feed the entire family. That is bringing something to the table. Some men back in the days did not look for intelligence. They looked for a hardworking women because then people in the olden days people survived by through farming, agriculture. So what men looked out for, a woman that was hardworking then, they went for her. A hardworking woman who can cultivate, who can plant crops, who can farm. That's bringing something. If you have such a woman, the family will not die of hunger. Let me go further. I told you that in the olden days, most men those days married younger women, hardworking younger women. What they looked out for was hardworking women, and hard work was what those women brought to the table. If you marry a lazy woman, hunger will finish you and your family, because maybe when you get old, that woman is lazy, cannot farm, cannot work. Hunger will finish you and your children. So that woman brought hard work to the table. There are some women, okay, let's go further. Now let's go further. As you watch me, watching from Uromi, you're welcome. As you watch me, like and share this broadcast. Here, let me tell you, here abroad, here I live, there are some men and women, they did not go to school. They are not intelligent. But do you know what puts food on their table? Do you know what puts food on their table? Hard work, physical strength. There are some men and women, that is what they do is every day they go to work. 5 o'clock, they wake up, they go to work day in, day out. They pay rent, they pay everything. They are hardworking. They have that physical strength to go to work. That is what they brought to the table. They are tireless. They are never tired. You see some people are doing 2 shifts. Some women, you see some women, nurses, they work in the day, they work in the night, they work. They make money for the family. They are not intelligent, but they are hardworking. Do you understand what I mean? They brought something to the table, and what they brought to the table was hard work. Some people married women that can work. Come and help them here. That's you come here. Okay, let me give you guys a gist. There is one man here. This man spent 30-something years, achieved nothing. If year in, year out, the man wore the same clothes, the same trouser. That is, every year the same. The man wasn't smart. He's not a smart man. Do you understand me? Now listen. After many years, this man got citizenship, was able to managed to rent 1 room. You know, there are some people, they cannot even rent a room for themselves. They have no money. You see them attached, they live with somebody, they share room. Here abroad, there are so many people, they are sharing room, apartments. Guys, as you watch me, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rody. That's why I'm here. Now listen, this man I'm telling you true life story. For over 30 years, this man achieved nothing until he traveled home to marry a woman. He married one area woman, Jagoda, all those kind, hardworking woman. When the woman came, the man's life changed. The man come get voice. The man started breathing, started eating. The woman was an area woman, or she is an area woman. This woman went and started working in the hospital. Started making money. Money began to come. Started making babies. She was doing everything at the same time. That was how people recognized the man. The man started driving car, started changing clothes, started eating, rented a bigger apartment. Life came into the man. The man is not working. The woman is the breadwinner of the financial pillar till today. They are living in their own house. The woman made everything possible. The woman brought something to the table. She brought her hard work to the table. Don't forget, I told you that there are some people that are waiting for opportunities to come up. Don't judge anybody because of the person's present circumstances or condition. This woman was living in Africa, broke, poor, had nothing. But nobody knew that the woman was waiting for opportunities to excel. When the man came from Europe and when the man went and married the woman came here and she became the star of the family. She made the man, what he is today. That means that woman had been waiting for a chance to show what she can do. I listen to me. The woman brought her hard work to the table. Now there are some people let me give you guys a gist. I know one man. This one is a white man. Ginger lemon tea. Yeah, he was very lucky, but there are some people who are not lucky. Do you understand me? There are some people who are not lucky. You understand me? Some people went home to marry a woman, and the woman they married became a nightmare, became a problem to them. In fact, the story is plenty. Some people, the women they married, they brought from Africa, ruined them. Some people brought women here, and those women they brought here became a blessing to them. You see how life is. And to those people who brought women that betrayed them, those women who brought women that ruined them, if you talk about going to Africa to go bring a woman, they tell you don't try it. They will tell you never you try it because of their own experience. You forgot that we have different destinies. What works for you may not work for me. You understand what I mean? What works for Mr. A may not work for Mr. B. And that's why I spoke about favor, grace. If favor is upon you, do you understand me? Now, if I tell you stories, you carry hand on your head. What I've seen, if I tell you stories, guys, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. Go to Uncle Rodi on YouTube and subscribe. That's a way of showing support. Or you go to my bio on TikTok. You see that YouTube link. Press that YouTube link and it will direct you to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube page. This is how we roll here. So, I know there could be some young men and women who are looking for a spouse. You may be looking for a wife or a husband. You need to cool down and make the right choice. If you make the wrong choice, you are done for. If you marry the wrong woman or the wrong man, your future is ruined. I'm not telling you a lie. The woman or the man you marry determines how your life is going to turn out. The woman you marry or the man you marry determines if you are going to be happy or unhappy in life. The woman or the man you marry determines if you are going to be miserable in life. If you like, you doubt it. And I mean, they tell you. The woman or the man you marry determines if you are going to be rich or poor. I mean, I just told you guys a story. There are some women you marry, if you are rich, if you are doing well before you become poor. There are some men you marry, if you are doing well as a woman before you become poor. Yes, when you marry somebody who has nothing to bring to the table, I'm not talking, there are some people, they brought entirely nothing to the table. Some men, the only thing they brought to the table is their bola. The only thing they have is their bola. This is the only thing they believe they brought to the table. At the time, the woman would say, man, I'm tired of this thing. So I don't need this thing anymore. Yes. Some men are not productive. They are not. At the time, the woman said, man, I want to see light. This is not what I want to see. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, so at the time, you see the woman saying, nah, I want to see light. I want to live good life. Guys, this is my morning show. This is my morning show, my morning breakfast. Follow my page. If you are not following my page at the moment, follow my page so that when I go live in few hours time, you'll be notified. I want to end this broadcast here. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every one of you. You guys are great. I'll be coming anointed by God. It's night in Australia. So it is night in Australia. So it's night already. It's still, now it's not even noon here. It's 20 minutes to 12 noon here, to midday. 20 minutes to midday here. So you are ready at night there. So guys, VB, I see you. I appreciate you for joining me. I'll be coming out in no, it's not going to be long. Maybe 3-4 hours, I'll be back again with another banger. Money bag, I see you big time. I'll be coming back with another. Now, when I when I make a program, when I run a program, learn from it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Do you want me to give you the gist? Or let me leave it? When I come back, I'll give you that gist. I'll not forget the gist. But when I come back, I'll give you that gist. I just want to do one or two now. Ginger lemon tea, I see you. I'll be coming back later. Just a few hours, I'll be back. Let me just share. I'll be coming back later. Guys, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Let's make this thing happen. My target now is 10,000, but let's see. We are going to get there. So that's it all for now, guys. Does anybody have something to say? Do you have? Basi, I see you. If you want to contribute to the program, maybe I'll give you a minute or two to say something, but you have nothing to contribute. We call it a day. No, I will be coming back later. So, but then, Mohammed Bangura. Good morning to you, Mohammed. Good to see you. Mohammed Bangura. Good to see you. Now, listen attentively. Now, listen to me attentively. Marry somebody that will bear fruit. See, when we talk about barren woman or impotent man, listen attentively. Waters, Tambwe, I see you. Now, when I come back, we talk about barren women and impotent men. When I talk about barren women, I'm not saying that woman is literally barren. And when I say a man is impotent, I'm not saying that man is literally impotent. A barren woman is a woman that does not bear fruit. Is not bringing anything to the table. She's fruitless. She brings no profits home. She brings no profits home. That's when they say a barren land. A barren land. A land that is not flowing with milk and honey, does not bear fruit. A barren land. Marry somebody that will be a blessing unto you, unto your generation. I'm not saying you should go and you should be a gold digger. There are some people you marry, they will be a blessing to your generation. You marry a man, that man will be a blessing to your family, to your generation. You marry a woman, that woman might be a blessing to you. But some people will be a curse. Some people will destroy all what you've labored. There are some people, whatever they touch, they destroy. Wherever they go, they spoil things. How we are going to touch this thing? That's why they say, may goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life. Why do you think people pray? May goodness and mercy. Goodness is a good wife, a good husband. Marrying a good person. Goodness, something good should be happening in your life. May goodness and mercy follow me. You don't understand it. Goodness is something that will keep yielding profits. Goodness, something that will keep yielding profits. Something that will be a blessing unto you, unto your generation. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Goodness and mercy shall follow me. Guys, 1 second. That's my son. My son, he just came to see me. So, guys, I need to spend time and talk to him. So, like I said earlier, follow my page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Somebody said he's tired. He has spent millions on bills. You've spent millions on bills. We are going to discuss about it, the bills we pay abroad. Millions on bills. Ginger Lemon Tea. Ginger Lemon Tea said she can never take that risk bringing someone. Ginger Lemon Tea, you said you can never take that risk. When I come back, we discuss this issue. All right. When I come back, we discuss this issue. We are going to touch it. Remind me. Okay? So, remind me. Let me bring this to an end. If you are seeing me for the first time, follow this page. I'll be coming back in 3 hours time, 3-4 hours time. I'll be coming back. Let's spend time together, discuss issues. Okay? So guys, take care of yourself. Follow my page for more updates. So let me end the program here. See you guys.